So this is the second video I am recording today. So in this video I will be covering course introduction. So if we go to the top of this slide, what we see here is in last class we have in last in last class we are talked about Python basics. Today we continue from that. In last class we were talking about string, integer, data type, boolean. We understood about data type. In today, we understand about string in much detail and better way. So S is a string and type S is the we get the output as this type of S. So data type of S is a string. Suppose if someone asks exact what S value should, yeah, it's possible. We if we store should, it created a index and start with 0. So S0. So we get the output as the position of index we input. So for 0 index, we get S. For first index, 1 index, we get U. 2 index, we get D. And for 3 index, we get H. Negative sign is backward direction. So if we put minus 0 S minus 0, so we get output from backward side. So we get S as a minus 0, so H as a minus 1. So if we go to so minus 0 is S and H is minus 1, and minus 2 is D and minus 3 is U. Now it is another variable string. We put value my name is Sud. So for minus 1 we get H from this side. For 0 we get minus 0 or 0. Both have M as value. So there is nothing like 0 or minus 0. But for minus 1 we start from here from H, and for plus 1 we start from here. So now if we move ahead for M0, A0 is M always. So A of 100 give me an error. That's why we want to know the range. Empty mark the so now. So A of 100 if we type the string index out of range. So in the next statement we can see and that A is to 10. So what is this? So this is a way of representing from 0 to 10. So from 0, my name is so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have got 0 to 10. So 10 location is excluded. So 10th location here is excluded. That means from 0 to 9th location we have got the output. Now B equals I neuron. So 0 to 3. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it must be, so 3 is excluded. Just in the way that 10 is excluded, we here exclude 3. So 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, we get the output. Again 0 to 300 we get only I neuron. So we have input the value of B as I neuron only. So after I neuron, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after 6, 0 to 6, we are going to exclude the rest of the digits. So here what is it? If we use invalid number of individual indexes, it will show error, but if we use invalid number of range while slicing, it will print that all. So B 300. So now it will show error, but we are slicing, so it is not showing error. But here if we put to output the uh, uh, use individual number, if we use individual number, so here we are using individual, so string index out of range it is giving. So B if we only type, so we get I neuron. So B minus 1 to 4, so C. It is this position is 0 and this position is minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So -1 to -4, so it will give a not give an error, but it giving a blank string only because our jump value is positive. That's why. Okay. So here what we understand. So here from -1 to and what the jump value is, I don't understand. So let us see in the next statement. So b -1 -4 again -1. So my jump value is -1. So from here we are jumping to 1 again 1. Okay, so here the jump value is +1. So from n it will go ahead to -4. So it is not going to happen, but here the jump value is -1. So that is why it is going backwards. So minus o minus till r. Okay. So this is what happening here. And now a equals Kumar. So 0 to 3. So we are slicing from 0. So 0, 1, 2. So KUM. So I now understand. So 0 to 300. So we are going to get all the values of Kumar. So suppose if we do not use U and A in Kumar, we how can we do? How can we do not U? We do not want U and A. So how can we do? So here we type A, so we get output as Kumar, and we are now slicing. So and slicing with a jump. So from 300, 0 to 300, we are is the range, and the jump index is 2. So here what we so start index, end index, and jump index. So start index is K, so 0 is the start index, and now we have to jump 2. So U will be skipped and to we move to M. So jump index is 1 by default, but here we have used jump index as 2. So we will skip U again, we will skip A, and we will print R. So this will be the output KMR, and still end index is 300, but there are not that much of indexes in the A value, so that is why uh, whatever the value we are getting will be the output. So again the new string is this is my first program language. So again here the index is start index is 0, end index is 300, and 3 is the jump. So from 0 t to 1 2, so we will s, so 1 2 again s 1 2 again y 1 2 again I 1 2 again t 1 2 again r 1 2 again r 1 2 again blank 1 2 again n, and 1 2 again a, and we will be skipping this. So these are the outputs, and again here jump start index is 0, end index is 100, and for a we are using this. So again here start index is 0, end index is 100, and jump index is 5. Here start index is 0, end index is 100, and we are jumping with -1. So for this what will be, so from here we will be starting, and we will be jumping -1, so backward direction. So what, there is nothing, no digit in the backward direction from 0, so we will be getting output as a blank. So let us understand why that giving empty string. So new line, why that giving empty string new line. So answer is start from 0 and end with 100. It's a forward direction, but the jump is negative. So negative -1 is a negative direction. From 0 it will go through minus direction. That's why we getting empty sign as an answer. Next the range is -1 to -4. So we again we are going to get empty for this range as well. So for example, so -1 where it starts, where does the -1, so here -1 starts to -4. So The jump value is +1. So we are going in to move in forward direction, but the range is in minus, so it is not going to show any output. Understanding why we got empty string as output. Actually, from -1 to -4 is a negative direction, but there is we didn't use any jump size. By default, it took a +1. Slicing jump is negative, but jump size is positive. That's why we got empty string as output. Again, a is equal to -1 to -4, and the jump value is -1. Now the output will be shown. So in that statement, if we use the jump value -1 and start from R, we get these output. Again, we range is -1 to -4, and the jump value is 1. So the same case will be empty output we will be getting. And in the next case, so 0 to -10, and jump value is -1. So from 0 we will be moving to -10, and -1 will be the value. So -10 will be for this. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. So till m. From 0 we will be starting, and we will be jumping in opposite direction. So 0 to -10. So -1 again. So we will be using the jump value -1, and whatever be the -1, and we will be getting only k. So from here we will be continue. We will continue. So suppose if we do not want U and A in Kumar, so how can we do? So we have already done that, and now let's move ahead. So here the jump value is this, and we will be getting empty. Let us understand why that giving empty string. So we have understand till now here. So understanding why we get empty string as a output. Actually, from -1 to -4 is negative direction, but there we didn't use any jump. By default, it took +1. Slicing range is negative, but jump value is positive. That's why we get empty string as output. So here a from starting from start index -1 to end index -4, and jump value -1. So we get RAM. Start index -1, end index -4, and jump value 1. So we get empty value. So start index 0, jump index, end index -10, and jump value minus. So we get k as out. So here for 0 to -10, and try to travel through -1. So okay, so it is explained here. So KUMAR. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and -5, 4, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. It is here. So from we'll give empty string, and our jump is -1. That's why we got only k here. And from a0 to -10, what we have got is 0 to -10. So empty string. Why we have got empty string here? Because the jump value is -1. So here the jump value is -1. So that's why we got only k. So again I did. We get empty string, and our jump value is -1. From 0 to 10, try to travel through. So there is no 0 here. So I'm facing, that's why I'm facing problem here, because there is no 0 here. So 0 to, it is giving empty. So again -1 to -300. So -1 to -300, it will be going in this direction, and the jump value will be -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this way will be the output. So from 0 to 10. So where is 0? I didn't find. I cannot find where is 0. So so In part 1 I have covered till here. So in part 1 of course introduction video I have covered till here understanding. So we will start again from understanding in this video. So very little part we will be repeating. So understanding why we get empty string as the output. So in the above, so actual from actually from -1 to -4 is negative direction. So if we move from -1 to -4, so it is negative direction. But there we didn't any use jump size. By default it took positive 1. So from here it take positive 1. So from -1 to -4 we want, but it is taking positive 1. So slicing range is negative, but jump size is positive. That's why we get empty string as a output. So we understand this. And now in the next a initiation -1 and a -4 jump -1. So from -1 we jump -1 in the opposite direction of 1, and we will jump 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 steps will be there. So for 0, we will write nothing. And now for a -1 -4 and jump 1. So if we jump in +1 positive direction, then we will get empty as output. And in the next we are given a 0 to initiation 0 to end -10, and the jump size is -1. So from here if we where is the value of a, so if we go to Kumar and if we jump +1 and initiate -1, so what will be the k will be the output. So that is what it is given there. So k will be the output for this. And in next it is given from 0 to -10 and try to travel through -1. So okay, so we have a equals Kumar. So for this numbering will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and from here R it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Here a 0 -10 will give empty string, and our jump is a -1. That's why we get only k. In the next code we get a 0 to 10 -10. So from 0 we will go to -10 in the positive direction. But how come we can achieve this? So answer will be nil. Again from -1 to -300 and jump size is, so all the Kumar will be printed in opposite direction. For B 0, 4. So from 0 to 4 we will get printed B. So it will be this. And again B from -3 to minus to 300. So from -3 we will be keep adding +1. So -3 -2 -1 0 again. So for this we get A as output. Again B equals -1 means last term. Last term is E. Again B equals -2 is second last term is G, and B -100. So there is no -100 term. So string index is out of range. You will get as an error. Again length A. So length of A is 5. Again A colon colon -1. So we will take this statement as the same and print it from opposite direction. A 0 colon. So for a 0 colon we will get Kumar as the output. So from 0 and we will keep moving till the last term. So Kumar will be the output in this case as well. In the next statement we are saying that a colon colon. So there didn't any assign any starting point or end point, so that so start and end is the total size of the string. So Kumar will all terms of Kumar will be printed, of A will be printed. Again A colon 2. So the jump size is given. So from K to last term, we will keep skipping one term. From again A colon only if we are given, then we will also getting Kumar as output. If colon 8 is given, again we will be getting Kumar as output. But if minus 2 colon is given, so AR will be the output. In the next line, it is given A minus 2 minus 1. So minus 2 to minus 1 is a positive side, so it will print in positive way. So again we get A as output. The next, if we type A, we get Kumar as output. If we type A colon colon minus 1, there we didn't assume a starting and ending point, and minus 1 means it will print from minus 1. So we will get Ramuk as the output. Again, in the next question, we get A colon colon minus 2. So jump Vachu Irkam. So we will jump to again in the opposite direction. From where we will start and we will jump to in A minus 1 colon minus 1. So we will start from minus 1 and end with a jump size of minus 1. So Ramuk will be again with the output. In the next line, we get A equals I am working with I neuron. So for this A colon colon minus 1, the output will be in the opposite direction of this statement. So from minus 1 to minus 1, again we will be printing the same in the opposite direction. So we are doing something. Yeah. Again, in the next line, we get A minus 1 to minus 2. So with the jump size of minus 2 and starting from minus 1, we will printing all the terms. In the next, we get minus 5 colon 5. So from starting from minus 5 and ending till 5 with the jump size of 1. So just draw a line, a scale, and try to understand minus 5. La irudu 5. Varaikum Pogamam. Iota index O 0 and iota index is minus 5. But Adhipa ile Irundu I Varakum print aganum. But Nama jump size idavum Udhu Kala, so that default of one jump Vadhu positive, that's why it return empty as output. In the next line, what we see, A initiating from minus 5 ending till 5 and with a jump size of minus 1. So again we will get output for this as any 3 Ganik row. And in the next line we find minus 2, minus 10, minus 1. So I am working with I neuron. So if you print this, initiating from minus 2 jump till minus 10, jump size of minus 1. So I am working with I neuron will be the output. Okay, and here A equals I am working with the I neuron starting from minus 2 ending till minus 10, jump size of 1. So we will get so minus 2 will be here and jump size of 1. So 1, so we will move in again from minus 2 till minus 10, and from here we will jump plus 1, not minus 1 but plus 1. So if we start from here, or if we start from 0, no, but if here we will start from, so let me pause.